Spain versus Croatia. Sad for me as a Madrid fan to see Luka Modric bow out of the competition, but it was another exciting game. Did you see that own goal by the goalkeeper? What were your thoughts on that? Did you see that one?
When I Simone, hey man, hey bro, it happens. You know, you just gotta keep your head down and keep it going. I know it's a mistake. Hey, they won, but it's just like it happens.
These Spain goalkeepers, man, it's like no one wants to take that starting position by the stranglehold.
Iker Casillas ain't walking through those doors, man. He ain't gonna come and save those guys, man. So it's like,
what happened to De Gea?
De Gea is like, he's not 2018 De Gea. Kepa, don't get me started on Kepa. Please don't. Please, God. I'm a Chelsea fan. Please, God. Atletico Bilbao, I'm calling you guys out for robbing my team, man.
Be arrested.
92 million, whatever it costs. Oh man, I'm hurting. But thank God we got Mendy. So,
but anyways, Spain. I think they showed some composure in overtime to get the 5-3 victory after conceding 2 goals. Because it looked like it was gonna be rough for Croatia to come back from 3-1 because they didn't really earn that first goal. So you're kind of like, okay, where are they even going to get these goals from? And then they score 2 goals and you're like, whoa, they got like all the momentum going into overtime. You know, I feel like some doubts might have crept up on Spain. Like everyone keeps telling them that they're not that golden generation. Like, yeah, Koke, you're good, but you're not Iniesta. Yeah, Rodri, you're good, but you're not Xavi. Like everyone's just like, yeah, but you're not David Villa. And yeah, you're not Casillas. Like, you know, no matter how good they do, there's always going to be people that tell them like, all right, but you're not Los Rojos from 2008 to you know, everyone's telling them that. So I think they showed a lot of heart, a lot of composure in overtime to not, you know, blow it against Croatia, who showed a lot of heart. Yep. What are your thoughts on the Spain team?
Well, first I was stunned that like because you're a Madrid fan and Luis Enrique, I like him. He's a cool coach. I mean, he won a trouble with Barcelona and stuff. Yeah. But I was surprised he didn't even take one Real Madrid player for like again, my brother and I were talking like maybe just one for camaraderie, you know, for the whole country. Yeah. So we're just like, why is he doing that? And then again, he starts with Alvaro Morata. Hey guys, slander me all you want, but when we bought Alvaro Morata, Chelsea bought Alvaro Morata. Yeah. My big brother got me a Alvaro Morata jersey, authentic.
Okay.
And we see how much he stinks right now, even though he scored the game winner. But like as a Chelsea fan, I have a Morata jersey hidden in my closet. I've worn it once. It's been collecting dust for the past 2-3 years. So you can slander me all you want.
Yeah, your brother wasted some money.
My brother got that Bay Area dough, so I ain't got to worry about it. You chilling. But that's not the point. But for the Spain team, back being serious again.
Yeah.
Of course, they're not gonna that generation right there was once in a millennium. But this one right here, they got pieces. And I'm glad they finally started using the pieces like the cast-offs, you know, like because that's what Queta would have never sniffed this team. 7 years ago. So I'm glad he made it. And like Pau Torres and all these other like these I won't say smaller teams, but you know, it's not the Real Madrid or Barcelona type of quality other than Sergio Busquets. It's like
even like their back four, like Laporte, he was like a cast off from France.
Yeah.
Garcia.
Both Man City rejects basically.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was saying.
Just
like Spain is just like kind of like piecing wherever they can find something. They're like, let's try to make it work.
Yeah, and I was worried because like it was 3-1 right up until like the 80th minute, whatever.
80 like second or 85th minute, I believe.
And I was like, why is Spain still pushing such a high line still up? I was just like, they're gonna get scored on. Like I mean, my brother again, we were talking. I was just like, the game's 3-1, and you're Spain. Usually you slow the game down.
Yeah. And you're Spain. Like this should work for you. You guys love keeping possession.
So I was just like, why are you guys pushing such a high line up when you guys are up? Just close up shop and pass it around. So again, lucky for them, they made it through.
And they have the Swiss next, so they should be favorites against them too.
They should be. We'll see. Switzerland, you know, like it's one of those things like, you put all your heart in that French game and then come against another team, you lay an egg. Like,
exactly.
I've seen that too many times. Like,
it happens all the time. I think it just happened. Yeah. I'm sure it happened recently. I forgot what was the thing where you were just like, I think with the Bucks, lost game 1, and I feel like it was like the high of like game 7 too.
Yeah,
it's like you get so pumped up, so exhilarated that like playing like a regular, like or less meaningful game is just like. But I mean, you think how far do you think Spain could go?
If they take care of business, because Croatia is no pullover or pushover, because they made it to the final of the World Cup a few years ago, even though it's not the same 100% exact team.
They didn't have Perisic. He was I think he had COVID.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But it's like Switzerland, they'll give them some tests, but I think the defenders of Spain, probably their center backs are just slightly better than France's in terms of in the air. So I think maybe the aerial threat won't be as damaging to Spain, but we'll see because.
Yeah. So shout out to Luka Modric, man.
Hey,
a great international career. This is probably the last time we see him at a big tournament represent. Oh, maybe next year for Croatia. I don't know how.
Because Kovacic, again, Chelsea player, but I ain't biased like that. Kovacic is a fetch and carry player, but he can't really fetch and carry that well. He can't even shoot.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the next dog for Croatia after Modric. So it's like, bro, what are your qualities that you bring that we can say, all right, you about to take the mantle from Modric?
Yeah. So it needs to be somebody else.
Yeah.
But personally, I think Spain, because they're like surprisingly, they were showing a stat. I know they scored in overtime, but they're the first European team to score 5 goals in back-to-back games or like in 2 games straight. So I mean, and we still think of them like as not getting their shoots, the brutes right. Like if they start shooting correctly, if Morata or Fernando Torres or anybody can start like actually finishing their chances, I think they have some potential. They're as far as like not the favorites, I think they're like because Italy is a dark horse too, but they have a tough one too coming up. So it's Spain, Italy, Portugal's out, France is out. I feel like it's starting to open up. There's a lot of teams that could win it.
Belgium, this is it.
But yeah, even Belgium though, they what's his name? De Bruyne left with an injury.
Yeah.
Hazard pulled the hammy. Like they're kind of falling apart, which seems to be like a usual thing for Belgium. They kind of get hurt a lot.
It's just the golden generation is there, but just a little bit something like, is it Benteke tearing his ACL here?
Yeah.
Lukaku coming out
when Benteke was hot. When Benteke was like a baller. And then he's like, come on, like we could have used you.